Well, he did go 2-2 in the last ball game. Well, actually,
Trevor Lawrence.
2-1, with the one being the victory.
Alabama had a problem with him back in the day.
But wasn't it funny at practice?
They had a problem with him back in the day.
And the defense got on him a little bit, good-naturedly.
They had a problem with him back in the day.
We can't bail you out all the time.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. But as you said, they got the win in that effort last week. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play. Lawrence will throw. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. On second down, a run with Etienne. And this will be a Jaguars first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
Now Lawrence completing it here to Marvin Jones. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
First down by Marvin Jones Jr., and he's got over 300 of those in a career now in its 11th season. He's a guy who just plays so well, season in and season out. Always averages about 50 to 60 yards a game, as well respected in the locker room.
I was trying to sack him with the guy blocking the last second.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Gabe Neighbors, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
I want Gabe Neighbors. See if I can trade for him. Can I trade for him? I want Gabe Neighbors. I'm not getting rid of any of those guys. Round 2 draft pick. Round 2 draft pick for. The Jags. Jaguars. And I'll give you my fullback. How about that? How about I give you my fullback? Then go hard off. How about that? I give you a second round draft pick. Alright, so we just traded fullbacks. Okay, so I got Gabe Neighbors, they got Xander Hard off. Because he's lower in range.
It's people that wake up and wish they had it. It's people that wake up and go get it. We go get it, baby. Photo point so photogenic. All I know is to go get it. Shoot my shot, now I ain't gon' miss it. All I know is to go get it. All my life I've been a go getter. All I know is to go get it. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, and go get it.
Well,
2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3.
I was just trying to get
We're
game
underway
neighbors.
on EA Sports. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Los Angeles taking the field led by Justin Herbert, third-year man out of Oregon whose career is off to an incredibly productive start.
All right.
They started on the ground with Eckler, and he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 12 carries, 55 yards.
I can remember the last time we did a game and the coach didn't talk about establishing the run
Yeah,
first.
it's not a lot.
But they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that, but they've got to have some contingencies, some other options. Expect them maybe to throw it a little bit to open up things and maybe run it a little bit more later in the game.
Given 12 yards there, the Chargers have a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Up the middle with Eckler. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33. Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9. Eckler now between the tackles. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. This defense for the Jags, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Jacksonville's offense trots out here for the first time, and all eyes go right to number 16. Now in his 2nd season as the team's face of the franchise, Trevor Lawrence. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. The numbers on the ground for Etienne last week. 24 carries, 92 yards.
And we all know he had a big workload last week, so I'm eager to see if they decide to back him off a little bit. Personally, I hand it to him 20-plus times again. When a running back's locked in like he is, I want him to keep touching the football.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Well, the first drive here and the first time that we've called the big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that will draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers are getting involved as this game goes on.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. From the gun, it's Lawrence. Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. Throwing again here, it's Lawrence. Finds his tight end Ingram, and he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a 1st down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up for the 1st and goal.
Now Lawrence to throw. This is caught. Touchdown! Evan Ingram, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jags are on the board first here this afternoon. Riley Patterson now for the extra point. And this is up and good. The score now 7-0 Jaguars. That time a 6-play drive. And Evan Ingram able to finish it off with a touchdown reception. Fields it right around the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Chargers get set to go here for their 2nd drive. over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Chargers had 0-2 here to begin the season. And listen, they made their share of mistakes in these first 2 games, CD, but talking with them in the days leading up to this one, doesn't seem like they've lost any confidence.
I would agree with that. And what they told us was that they weren't planning on making any drastic changes. They didn't see the need to shake things up. They were going to continue to plow ahead. They thought they had the right guys on the team and in the locker room. But they do have to start winning some games.
Herbert's throw taken in by Adams. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo.
I know it's probably not going to happen, but Monte Adams, the Chargers will be over there. Oh, dang it.
Get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And the Jags are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
ETN up the middle.
And no, my feelings is,
13-yard line.
Something got me into the Chargers.
On second down, ETN once more. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
7 yards there and a first down.
We never got to see how Jacksonville planned to pair ETN with James Robinson together last season because a Lisfranc injury kept the rookie from ever reaching the field. But just like the rest of the team, ETN is starting fresh in 2022, and you can honestly consider this his rookie season.
From the 24, Lawrence. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over at that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Now Lawrence. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. 47 yards on the punt that time, just 1 yard on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls at work. Now,
but yeah, I'm going to play this game. I'm going to watch some anime. I'm going to bed. I'm tired. Cool.
On 3rd down, here's Eckler. He'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. Sean Slater, first-round pick in 2021, guilty there. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. So here are the Jaguars to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
They'll complete this game.
Rough of the pass.
He's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Okay, so the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? Every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. And they'll go again with Etienne.
God, no.
Only managed to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And now they'll throw it with Lawrence. And his throw here's incomplete.
Desperate coverage right there. Played the ball. Never lost sight of where it was headed and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight.
Oh, you're running here.
On 3rd down, Lawrence. That's caught. It's Dan Arnold, the tight end. Called it a loss of 2 there on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. Riley Patterson now on for the field goal. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. Patterson's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. That one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
After this game, I'm gonna watch some anime and go to bed. Yes, I do watch anime. I'm currently watching like 15 different anime. Some of them are weekly watches, like fairy tales are weekly watch for like the 4th time. This I'm watching New Game. I'm watching New Game. I'm watching Tale of Wedding Rings. I'm watching Italia. I'm watching 100 Girlfriends I Really Love You. See what else I'm watching. I'm rewatching My Hero. I'm watching
They'll lose a yard there.
Engage Kiss. Y'all know what that is. I'm watching a bunch of niche anime. Come on.
Josh Allen collapses the pocket and drops him for a loss of 3. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack. Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. It's Devin Lloyd with a pick, and the Jaguars are going to take possession of the football. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They think they've got them not pinned down. Touchdown, Jaguars! Travis Etienne, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes our score 17-0.
We gotta win.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Taking it about the 1. DeAndre Carter returning it. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles.
And
we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Who's in boxing, bro?
The pass here now is 2nd and 10. Now it's Herbert.
I know what analogies are.
And that is incomplete.
I think it's high time.
I know what an analogy is. I was just joking. An analogy is something that compares something that's not even close to one another.
Trailing right now. And now look at this. Big game.
What?
And the Jags grab it. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing that danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
On 2nd and 12, Lawrence caught by Jones. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Lawrence to Jones for the Jacksonville first down.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even third down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them. They did do a nice job
that was
there,
crazy,
forcing a
bro.
loss on that play.
So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Here's Lawrence to throw. A short throw to Ingram. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Now Lawrence on first down. On the slant, he'll get it to Jones. And the Jags are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away. Touchdown!
You know what? I'll be